Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Blue Sneaker, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I wasn't here yesterday. I was tired yesterday. I woke up and my eyes were like on fire, probably just from bad nights of sleep. And I was like, I am tired. And then through the day, like I got a little bit better, but I never got the point where I'm like, I have enough energy and that I'm like, let's stream. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna take a day off and sleep. So I got like 9.5 hours of sleep. It's pretty good, you know. I would like more. I would have liked more. I did get woken up by alarm, so I would have liked more, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Next week, the US side of the company is off for 2 days. And what I might end up doing is, because there's not going to be any meetings, is I might just sleep in and then just work through lunch, because no one can tell me otherwise because there's no meetings. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You take men's sleep away, especially by setting them SDF of facial shadows. You know, it's all your fault, Aya. You should know better. For your NPC, did you use BB and behavior trees? No, I used state trees. EQS is separate. You could use EQS with either one. That's a separate thing. I use state trees. And gameplay tags you can use or not use. That's also separate. Still, gameplays are separate, EQS is separate, and state trees are separate. You can use them together, but the only exclusive ones there are behavior trees and state trees. Use one or the other. Your mistake, everything is going according to plan. What is the result of your plan, might I ask? What is the end result of the plan that you, is it me in the ground? Should I start digging? I don't really own any land, so it's gonna be hard finding a place. Giving sleepless nights, thankfully that is a very rare thing for me. The thing is, it wasn't sleepless. Like, I slept okay. I didn't really have issues sleeping. It's just in the morning, I'm like, eyes on fire. For whatever reason. Just probably lack of sleep. Like, lack of good sleep. It was sleep. It was just not good sleep. I don't know. Whatever it is. It's better today. It's Wednesday, which means I need to have an idea already going for Sunday's video, and I have a sort of idea. I'm gonna need to try out and get it working, so maybe Friday we'll do that. Next time, no chilies before bed. But they're delicious. No. They're tasty. A chili hot dog is delicious. Wash the hands then? But that's so far. That's too far. When I used to live in LA, speaking of that, when I used to live in LA, I bought sunglass cleaner, basically. And I had a shitty sunglass cleaner. And when I cleaned my glasses, like I'd be like, oh, okay, let me just do like one of these, you know, just like cool, I'm like ready for stream. And then sometime into the stream, like my eyes just start burning. And I didn't understand why. And then like weeks later, this wasn't happening like every time, but like weeks later, I'm like, It's probably because I am accidentally rubbing the stuff that I'm putting on the glasses into my eye when I do that. And then I became more conscious and don't do that anymore. So now I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I won't be in pain. I wasn't even in pain. Here's my I would basically start tearing up. I'm like, why? What's going on? This is not that emotional. You could see the sing behind me. Let that sink in. Congratulations. Welcome to my kitchen. That is indeed a sink. That is Instant Pot right there. That's what towels? I don't know what you would call them. There's actual hand towels, detergent, some stuff I need to put away. And that's my kitchen. Nice thing about this place is it has effectively a U-shaped kitchen, and where one part of it is a kitchen island, because like right there you can see there's some, this is right, sticks out, so you can put bar suits there that I never use. I have bar stools there, so you can eat at the kitchen, the countertop area. And I never eat there, because why would I? I live alone. I'm gonna eat in front of my computer like a normal person. Because of course I would. Why would I sit over there? That's uncomfortable. It's better in my right here. Has the walking mill? Walking mill? I mean, I guess that's one way of calling it. Oh, good. Good. No problem so far. You gladly be the source of amusement or the killer of brain cells with your jokes. Why not both? Why can't you be the source of amusement that also kills brain cells? I think that's fine. That's a fair price to pay. Yep. In the meantime, I guess not in the meantime, but as a separate thing. I have now 18.6 hours on blueprints. So, game's going well. No, the achievements are like end game achievements. They're like, one of the achievements is right beating the game. Another one's like complete all of the puzzle. Like, it's a puzzle game. Liking it? If I have this many hours in a game, I am liking it. I would not play 18.6 hours if I didn't like it. If someone does play a game for 18.6 hours and does not like the game, they have a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hate play or hate watch. It makes no sense. Watch what you enjoy. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah. Is where we left off. Why is this so flat here? I need to change that. It's not like other games where you get an achievement when you watch the starting cutscene. You still wonder why that one was an achievement. I mean, I've never seen one for a certain cutscene, but you definitely get achievements for like early stuff. And a lot of times, the reason for that achievement is not because it's an achievement, but because it's just a way of tracking player progress. How many players have done certain stuff in the game. That's all. Why does this look flat? Oh, it was flat on the other side too. No? Oh, it's flat here, and I changed it here. Under that view, that's kind of smart. On what? What do you mean under that view? It's kind of smart. What is the other view? What's the alternative? Yes, so we're clear. I feel like that's kind of the norm now. Is it not? I mean, maybe it's not the norm, but it should be the norm. What do we do here? Maybe just do half of on this one. So today, if it wasn't obvious, by the way. I don't know why I'm sitting here quiet. If it wasn't obvious, we're going to be working on this this level, where we're going to have a multi-layered setup here. And what we're going to do then is hope that this helps the generation, because we still need a little bit of love for the generation, not to repeat stuff. And I think we need, after this one, we need another just one by one potentially. But we'll see. We just need more rooms, basically. That's really it. We just need more rooms. And once we have more rooms, it'll be great. Like Tony the Tiger once said. Great. Is he still a thing? Is Tony the Tiger still a thing? Probably, right? I'd hope. I hope he's still a thing. I feel like if he's not a thing, I feel old. Not that old, but older. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to do this. That's what I want. Hasn't been canceled yet? Well, I mean, they might have been retired, right? Like, just because you haven't been canceled doesn't mean you aren't just retired. Or is that the only option? The only options are to be canceled. You can never leave your job otherwise. Cancellation is the only way you're ever gonna leave. Tough job. If that's the case, that's a tough job. Peter is on his side. I feel like PETA is like a joke to, like, on some degree. Because I just remember seeing articles about them complaining about like Super Meat Boy. Which has nothing to do with actual meat or animals. And they didn't know research and they went after the game for that. Just because of the name. It's like after I saw that, I just can't take PETA seriously. If you can find it. Yeah, and there's also a parody called Super Tofu Boy. Super Tofu Boy is PETA parody game of Super Meat Boy that was created when PETA was worried about Meat Boy character was made out of pig guts. The game was created on December 1st, 2010. It stars the titular character Tofu Boy to save Bandage Girl from Meat Boy and eventually Dr. Fetus. Because they thought Super Meat Boy is about meat. So it's kind of funny. But also come on guys, do research. There you go. Automatic variation. I probably don't want to cut it out everywhere though. Still a variation. Some of this should have plenty still visible underneath. Only other thing is maybe I go even lower and then angle it. We can angle it. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh, just beautiful. Just don't walk off. If you walk off, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, guys. Don't do it. It's gonna hurt. Hey, say Darks, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I make you laugh with this title. Is the real struggle between doing side hustles after hours versus resting for your main thing? I mean, my main thing doesn't really, thankfully, isn't like super taxing. Just I could always just go for more sleep. Sleepy time, best time. But you totally then feel stressed you're not doing one while doing the other. I have not really experienced that, I'll be honest. Thankfully, I have not really experienced that. Yet. You know, there's always a chance later on. Maybe one day I will. But at the current moment, I have not experienced that. Okay, shall we draw our lower floor? The idea is from this top floor, we should be able to see the lower floor. So let's do that. I need to not see that. So if I don't want to not see that, I guess we do this way. I still find it so weird. Like some people on that YouTube show are like, oh yeah, this is normal. I'm like, maybe in some programs, but definitely doesn't make sense to me why zooming would move the camera. Zooming is just usually zooming. But apparently some other programs like Blender do it this way. I don't really use Blender enough in orthographic views to notice, because I have only ever dealt with pretty much at origin for like props. So go figure. I'm one plugin away from actually swapping to 5.7. Just one. It's gonna take me a while to get to that plugin, probably. Because freaking Dungeon Architect needs an update. It's probably gonna take a little bit, but I'm hoping it's gonna be soon. It's just always the one that takes the longest because it's a really big plugin, and apparently Epic actually checks it. All other plugins that I'm using should be updated. Oh, except the DLSS and all those. Those will need to check again. Thinking something like this. So you can have a bridge here, go like all the way to this area. And then we'll see. We get into position first. You're watching my instance actors video today, and we're curious if it could be used to implement some tree generation that then supports cutting down those trees. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's just blueprints. It swaps static meshes to blueprints. Sorry, this is you can do anything you want. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's just a blueprint. If you put the logic onto the tree, onto that blueprint, yeah. it is actually that. Probably not really see it, but actually, depending on how it connects, we probably will see it. It's fine. Because the licensed actors just are literally blueprint actors in the end. So if you want to have it do something, yeah, just set it up to do that thing and it will do it. Easy peasy. Why is this like this? Did I not grab this at all? Oh well. Okay. Also, you don't need to apologize for that. Let's come over here. Boink, boink, boink. There you go. That should be good. Your position is actually pretty good. Only thing is probably cut it there. And you definitely need more room. All right, we'll have it connect here. This is the part where I was like, I'm not sure where this is going to connect, but here we go. There we go, something like that. And then we'll have a nice long bridge here. So we can randomize to get even more moss on. Well, moss in a different area. Oh. It's a nicer design, but I hate that I'm accidentally moving it. There used to be a button next to the seed. Needs to be just a button called random. Can we get that, Epic? We just get a button called random. You just press it and you just get a random seed.
Pausing for Ada Saga.
Okay, guys, we're pausing for Adasada. It's Adasada time. I wonder what mesh spline does. Trigger the spline components of selected actors to create new objects. Extract a spline from a mesh in the level. Reuse these. Revolve splines to create new objects. Should play around with these. Honestly. It'd probably be, you know, good to know what these do. This cube grid. Create a block out of meshes using repositionable grid. Cool. How is extrude polygon not just a mesh modifier? Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You have seen over war and the character is saying something like pausing for breath or to mourn the fallen, but at the very same moment you also hear pausing for hands. So what you're saying is you're thanking me clearly. I don't know what game you're playing, but you're welcome. I think the answer to that was you're welcome. Duet Night Abyss. I see. Hope it's fun. I don't know anything about it. You've been thinking, oh boy, here we go. Our ability just one of 4 categories: melee, ranged, AoE, buff / debuff. Well, that's 5 things. No. No, they're not, because there's also utility. What is a trap? A trap is none of the above. Right? There are more categories. Anime Warframe or Waifu Frame? See, now you have my attention. Trap is an AoE? Why is it an AoE? What if it locks a single person in place like a bear trap? Well, that's not an AoE. That's just a single point location. There's no AoE about it. It's also not melee because it can be thrown. It's also not ranged. It's utility. Or in like games like PoE, it is a type trap specifically. Good game, can recommend. I would, but I finally I got a game that'll probably keep me busy for a while. Still an AoE because it's affecting an area, but it's not. It's affecting a single spot. I mean, like, in terms of, like, if I was as the player, you gave me a bunch of AoE abilities, and one of them was a fireball, and, right, another one was like a hailstorm, and the third one was a single point bear trap. I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit on one of those things and not like the other. From a player point of view, that ain't AoE. AoE means affects area. More than one thing. It has to be more than one thing has to be affected by the thing, or it's not AoE. From a player point of view, that is the definition of AoE. So, under the hood, you know, you could call it whatever you want. But from the player point perspective, yeah. Does not pass. So what are all the categories? Melee, projectile, AoE, trap, debuff, buff, utility. What else is there? I think that's... I mean, here, I'll just... Hey, Elbow, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, there's channeled. There's, channeled is a separate thing. Channeled skills are separate, yep. You got an ad for vibe coding? What do you mean? You got an ad for vibe coding, like for AI program or an AI thing? Is that what you mean? Ooh. Yes, please. Yeah, oh, that's nice. I like that. You ever understood vibe coding beyond just literally AI coding? Is just called the person doesn't know coding, and they're just telling AI what to do and failing miserably. That's what vibe coding is, based on the countless YouTube shorts I've seen on it. Some bro trying to sell an AI thing that code for you. Yeah, so they're trying to tell you already ChatGPT, which has already been made. Why would someone pay for that? Use ChatGPT or whatever, because you know it's using that as the backend. Terminology coining, I mean, is genuinely dumb. Because it's not actual programmers, it's just making fun of people who don't know what the hell they're doing, basically. From what I can see. Ooh, nice. Got him. Would you call it what it really is? An autofill AI code generator? No. Just to be clear, vibe coding isn't the AI, that's the person. Hey, sis, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Probably way more common for Unreal because of blueprints. People think just because you don't write actual code, you don't need to know at least basic concepts. I mean, yeah, you need to know what a variable is. Yeah. Do I really know that much more than that? I think that's pretty much all my knowledge. And a game. I don't know is there anything I know more than that? Let's do sideways. It's better. Yeah. Can you make these PCGs into packed levels so you can place them around quicker or reuse them? I mean, yeah, just click clear PCG link. But then, yeah, you just have a simple blueprint instance. Effectively a packed level instance. But like, I'm using these as 4 wide here, but maybe down the line I'll want them to be a different size. And also that means I have no variation anymore. I want the randomness. I want it to create a random seed where it's slightly different everywhere. I don't want to just specifically have them be in those positions every single time. You know more? Don't sell yourself short? Okay, I know also... I know how to do a print string. Okay, I'll give you that. Take me a while to think of something that I know. So I have multiple times where they get stuck or by third-party system, and it's a mess it even more to integrate them. I mean, the problem there is they bought those things and I didn't. That's what separates me from them. It's not my knowledge. It's the fact that I don't waste my money on crap. Yeah, for the night, have a good night. Thanks, Tom. Bye. I'm assuming you're asking Cecilio? Yeah. Did I say I learned C++? No, I was trying to learn multiple times. I tried to learning when I was relatively young, like I think before college, like in high school. I tried learning later on. Recently, I tried learning C++ through a Udemy class that I bought so long ago. Let me see which one it is. Like, the class itself is good. Log in. I don't have messages. not actual messages. My learning. No. So this is the one. By GameDev.tv team and this one. 20% complete. That's how far I got through it. That's how far I got through it. I finished this one. I finished this one, but wouldn't really recommend. This is the one that got me started with my current game. That's the one that I watched during the... I actually finished it, but there's some stuff I just skipped over because it wasn't relevant. And yeah, never even touched this one. I couldn't tell you how many years it's been since I've had this Intro to Python one. Note that this is Unreal Engine 4, how to develop your first 2 games. That should tell you how long I've had this one, and I've never watched it. And then I have a complete Houdini boot camp for effects that I have not started. It's a start course right there next to my camera. And also I have not watched this. I'm so bad. I'm so bad about this. Christopher Murphy, the GOAT. Who's Christopher Murphy? I don't know who this is. But it's Unreal Engine 4, so to tell you how old this is, that I'm probably never gonna watch it at this point. Why even like Udemy's having crap like this? What is this? What is this? This is not... Stop putting predatory things inside of it, just a learning. Make learning fun. Don't make it like a job where like, oh no, gotta make sure I clock in. I hate this stuff. If you learn how to make VFX in Niagara, that would make your life way easier. I started watching a few. I know a little bit here and there, but and a little bit to like tweak some stuff, but not to create from scratch. He's an epic game dev. Introduce you to some advanced PCG concepts. He does PCG stuff. Christopher Murphy? Okay, searching his name is not going to help. Because the first one gives me a senator, which is definitely not the Christopher Murphy that I was looking for. I was not looking for Christopher Murphy as senator. I'm assuming US. No, UE5. Is it just Chris Murphy? Is that what he goes by? I don't think he has a channel specifically. You remember the vid the years back where they showed off how to do loops to load data from packed levels in PCG? I mean, most of those videos, I don't watch. Like, for example, okay, this is one that popped up. So I'm assuming this is one of his. Yeah. Senior technical artist Chris Murphy. Right, so this is one of his. But here's the problem that I have with all of these videos. Okay, general stuff. I hate not slideshows, but like that kind of stuff. And then you try to find the little bit of information here that is actually going to be useful. And oh boy. Apparently there's a part here on see, here's the problem, like, right, so this part I want to know about data channels with Niagara, but I can already tell this does not go in depth enough for me to understand it. So it's like the top layer of water in a deep ocean, and you really need to know how to dive, but you're just showing you what the top looks like. So like, this is like, again, really cool. How do you do this? Right? And the general concept is explained, but not like, okay, if you don't know the nodes, how do you do any of this? And it's not explained. Right? So I can't really watch this stuff. It's, for me, it's a waste. Sometimes there's some information there, but I can't go through the 5 minutes or through the 5-minute section, find it where it's actually useful for me. Hey, No Name, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Skronek as well. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. You ever go to any dev meetups? I don't know of any dev meetups. So no. I don't know any. I don't know where you'd even find things like that. Coming in from right outside my window? What are you, Superman? Are you flying? I don't live on the ground level. Guys, we found Superman's YouTube channel. I like this effect. This effect actually works well. Maybe that's what I should be doing for the other ones too. In other levels. That's the word I was looking for. Other levels. I think the last time I went to any kind of meetup was when I was still lived in Los Angeles and pre-COVID. So this would have been $2021, maybe. Like it, a while. And back then I was like, yeah, I have a job, but it's not a job I like. The problem is with those is if I have a job, then why do I need to go to those? Because I'm not looking to get hired or anything like that. But if I don't have a job, why do I go to those? Because well, why would anyone talk to me or care? So it's kind of weird where like I don't have a, you know, like, yeah, let's, you know, this is a good time to chat to people type, so I've never really gone out and tried to find that. You establish a perimeter ring within your play area? What for? Would you meet up with 4 people? That's very specific to have a beer? No, I don't drink. To talk Unreal or show off game stuff in a group? No, why would I? If I wanted to show Unreal stuff, I wouldn't be out. I would share it like through a stream. I'm not gonna bring a laptop and show Unreal stuff. That seems like a... Why? If people wanted to see Unreal stuff, they should, you know, do a screen share or something like that. You do it to give back to the community, but you do that with the channel already. But how do you give back to the community? By going to one of those events. You go there and then it's not like you can give people jobs. It's not like you can really help people. You can't critique people's work because people don't bring work to those things. And if they do, like, what are you? You're not going there to work. You're going there to, I assume, socialize. In which case you're right. Like, I don't know. I'm not a social person, so right. Let's start with that. So I don't know what the point of them is. What is the goal of those? And I think that's the problem. You have a jump and dash, and the player can walk into specific geometry that gives them elevation. It's technically possible they can bug out the game and go outside of bounds. Solution. Everything is outside of bounds. You're here looking at waving at you? It's pitch black outside. Couldn't see you. Sorry. You should have come at an earlier time. VR meetup session? I don't have VR. Teaching, training, give presentations? I've never been to one of those kinds. Give presentation? I've never been to an event like that. The only kind of meetups I've been to is just like a bunch of people hang out at a bar or some kind of place where they can, you know, get some drinks and like chat, and that's it. That's the only kind of like dev meetups I've been at. It's never been like one with presentations. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll be honest. Maybe you think of something different? I mean, maybe the ones you went to gave presentations and trainings too. I wouldn't call that a meetup. I would call that like a specific event for something, not just a meetup, or like a dev meetup. Social anxiety to the max for that one. I've sat it in one presentation, I believe. Oh, okay, a couple, but only one Unreal presentation. I sat it in once. It was horrible. It was so boring. I was struggling not to fall asleep. And that's the problem with all. I do not like presentation type stuff. I find it boring as hell. Like, on YouTube, I can just skip through. You know, you edit out the pauses, you edit out the waiting, you edit out the loading, you edit out all of that. I'm used to just, okay, let me just, come on. Right? I don't even watch the 1 hour, like I said, from the video presentations, because in those I can skip through. I don't do presentations. I can't. Can you send me a coffee gift card or something? No. If you want to support me, there's Patreon. You can become a member on YouTube. And, you know, subscribe on Twitch. Send cheers, bits, all sorts of ways to support me if you want to. And you get something out of it if you become a member. You get earlier videos. Slightly earlier. Right, on Twitch you get emotes. On Patreon you get stuff. You get stuff for supporting. I don't drink coffee. So someone like none of that. Like yeah, skip through or play 1.75. Even then, like let's say it's a 1 hour video, you play at 2x speed. It's still 30 minutes. 30 minutes of sitting through. If you're not, if it's not something you're gonna care about in the end, you just waste 30 minutes. I don't want to waste 30 minutes. I don't know. That's how I am, at least. You don't drink beer or coffee? No, I don't drink either one. How do you get through the day? Fine, I don't know. Drinking human blood, I think. I mean, I will neither confirm nor deny. That's why I had issues lighting this up. Because it wasn't line up. That still looks fine. There's an annoying delay between your attacks. You don't know how on earth it's happening. You're left clicking, the attack goes through. If you wait a bit, then left click again, it stalls. Are you having the problem that I had because you have common UI now? If you left click, it doesn't work. If you double click, it works. Are you experiencing my problem with common UI now, Leo? On left click? Welcome to common UI, like I said. Do you want me to show you the solution, Leo? Yeah, that's because of common UI, Leo. Yep, yep. Let me know if you want me to. Yes, please. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Do you know how long it took me to figure out the solution? I'm gonna give it to you for free. I spent months figuring out that solution. Months. And here I am about to tell you the solution. You don't have to go through all that trouble. Going to paywall the solution. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Thank you for the suggestion. That is a great suggestion. Yeah, let's paywall the solution. We'll start the bidding at $100. So it's not too unreasonable, you know. Ooh, this one's also offset. gonna modify this real quick. Okay. Better. Just wait till you get a job next week, Tuesday. You wait, money boy. You're gonna ask Grok. Here. So what I had to do is when you're not in UI mode. No, what was this? Hold on. There were a couple of problems. Which one was the solution? Trying to remember now. Which one was the solution? Wait, where's the attack actions? This. I think it's this one. Now it's really going to milk it for that paywall. He's putting the sales pitch on art. It was this. It's this function right here. So 0 is off, 1 is on. And basically you want to have it be on when you're in the UI. So that way a controller, when you press X or when you press the bottom face button, it will read it like left click. But you want it to be off when you're actually inside of the game itself. No, this was different. No, it's not this one. Also, that's also you're gonna also need this one, by the way. You're also gonna need this one as a separate thing you're gonna run into. But that wasn't the full solution. The other part for your actual problem, God, Common UI has to have a lot of workarounds. This won't solve that one. The one for yours that I had to do was when I did play. Where's the menu? So when I did play, where was this? Where did I set this up? Oh no, maybe it was this one. See on close, I have this happening. Wasn't there another thing that I did? No, the problem you're describing was still going on after this. Shit. There was like so many things I tried that I'm trying to remember now. I feel like there was something I did. Did I put it short? No, I didn't. It was on a stream, but I couldn't tell you which stream at this point. It's been a while. There was something else that I did besides this. I want to say. But try this first. Maybe I am misremembering it was just this, but I have a feeling that it wasn't, and I think I did this and then I did something else as well. This is this was I think that no I think this is one that's for a controller. So when you pressed X, it would cause left click to trigger, but sometimes you want left click to be attack, but like X or the bottom button here to be like dash. And basically it would attack with a controller because it was left click, so it would not work. You never assign something down here. This fixes that problem. So you were gonna need that anyway, so have it. But the left click thing is different. You know what? I might have it. Trying to remember, trying to find no, yeah. I can't find it. Stupid thing. It's another thing. That's the solution I gave you is for the controller, not for. Nope. So you keep a notebook for these things, write it down, and keep forgetting what the solution was where you did it. Well, the thing is, once you do it, it's taken care of. You never do it again. It's one of those things, so you forget. I could have sworn it was here. I can remember adding something and I clearly removed it afterwards. Oh. Shawnee B, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I think I just remembered what the solution was, Leo. I remember what the solution was. And it's the stupidest thing ever. How's your stream, Shawnee B? What are you up to? Tell us all about it. I think I just remember the solution. How soon are we talking here? Very. Very. Hey, Jacker, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What are you working on? What is this project? It is my game. We're working on setting up one of the levels. I'll tell you after. He was watching my tutorials on YouTube and I'm like, dang, I know this guy who streams on Twitch. Yeah, I'll quickly show my game. I'll tell you in a moment, Leo. This is my game. Hey, sir, I'm looking at. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's a roguelike with 2D sprites, a deck builder, and lots of fun. I'm working on creating more rooms for the generation. So we need more vertical rooms. So we have more verticality in general. I haven't hit play on this, so the first load is always going to take a while. Download environment packer Fabi are waiting on Unreal to open the demo map, taking forever. Oof. The first time loading, yeah, it takes forever. Case in point. Yes. I'm gonna hit escape. The first time loading takes forever, and then it actually works. Now, this one's just. I still need to tweak the settings to there it goes. Now you can see in the corner there. It's actually doing stuff. There you go. So this is the game. So Rocking 2D Bandit. Oh, hell yeah. So Rocking 2D Bandit. So this is the game. I don't really see much out here, but basically it is an action ARPG with as a roguelike, you get power-ups. In the form of cards. So right now I do just regular attacks and regular dashes. If I want to, here's my big debug screen. I can do things like let's give myself some more speed, some more damage. Let's do cleave. So now my attacks are also doing like a bigger range, right? Or if I don't care about just regular attacks, I can go and just spawn a fire trail behind me, do explosions when I dash, have more stamina. Obviously, you get this as you just play, not unlock all at once. But, you know, just from this, I now spawn a trail of fire behind me. And then when I dash, I do explosions. I also have more stamina now, so I can do more of these. Right. So instead of attacking, I can run around and have them chase me. And they will take damage and die. Right. They're taking a lot of damage. I feel like they're taking way too much damage. I know I gave myself a damage up, but I don't know about giving myself that much of damage up. Also, we got unlucky with the verticality on this one. This is all in one level, but sometimes you get actual verticality. Like Hades 2, except it's not a room base. It's more like Path of Exile, Diablo, in terms of it being more of an ARPG. And there's a deck builder. As you kill enough enemies, underneath this, you can see down here is there's like an experience bar. Every time you hit one of these bars, it will. There we go. So this one has verticality. So if we run around, every time you hit one of those bars, you will actually unlock a new card from your deck. Is this level procedural generated? Well, it's pre-made levels, and then it's just assembled. So if we come over here, probably. So this one has, right? So there you go. You can see the level down there. If I move myself up here, see better. Right, and then if I use this, I'll go down. I'm the lower level. So, depending on the layout, you'll see more or less of that verticality, and that's what we want to try to get, is more verticality, because it looks really nice. So right now we're making another level to add to the verticality. dead end. Is this a... Yeah, this was... Oh, there's a third level down there. There's a third one. Yeah, there's the teleporter for the third one. But you kind of get the idea. This is the hub that we made. Yeah, so that's kind of the short version of my game. Cards are sick. Well, I'd say thank you, Treehouse Bannon, and welcome in, but they are AI generated for now. I want to hire an artist to actually do proper card art, and I'm thinking I want something akin to like Magic the Gathering style, which not saying much because it has changed so the style has changed so much, but like that kind of like epic look for them, but that's gonna cost a pretty penny, so I don't have that pretty penny. So for now I'm just using AI generated ones. But I hope to have basically cards that I can just actually have as physical cards, which would be cool. Yeah, Path of Exile, X Hades, X deck Builder, 2.5D. Am I generating the ground? This is PCG. This is all PCG. I have a tutorial for it on the channel you're on. Here, I'll show you. So for example, I need some rocks around here, right? I need rocks around my lower island here. Let's make some rocks around the lower island. Cliff. Raw. Bam. Yep. Move. Bam. Cliff. And hit accept. Oh, excuse me. And then we have our cliffs. We just need to put it at the right location. And there we go. Magic! Want to learn how to do this? Go watch my YouTube channel tutorials. And this one's like the super basic one. I have a tutorial on how to do the ground. That one's actually takes some more setup. Where should you start with PCG? You have a getting started with tutorial, getting started with PCG video. I was just starting there. Nice segue. Thank you. What happened to that 3D third-person game with swords and shield that you were making 2 years ago? I haven't been streaming for 2 years. Oh, yeah, that one was, yeah, before I was even streaming. Yeah, that one was just like learning. I was using it to learn how to use Unreal and do game stuff. Yeah, before I did even that, I didn't know any kind of game stuff pretty much. So this has all been learning over the past 2 years. Oh, I guess now. Yeah. Yeah, back then I didn't know how to do anything pretty much with characters or anything like that, so I just used it to learn. Yep, just watched tutorials, recreated it, changed stuff, and built on top of it. No, it was never meant to be like a full game. Back to the input bug fix. Oh, you still want that, Leo? You still want the fix for that? The stupid, very stupid fix that I learned, and it was so stupid and simple that I didn't even bother writing it down because it was so stupid and simple. Yes, please. Okay. If you instead of setting your game to set game mode, you set it to game and UI, magic, it disappears. The problem disappears. It's the stupidest solution, but it worked perfectly. I changed all my stuff to do game and UI, and no problems. Don't ask why, but there's obviously in a thing, but you're right. Set game mode, game and UI. Right, you want to do this. You probably want to also flush input and also turn off hide cursor during capture if you're using a mouse. And then normal stuff. That fix, yeah, Leo, yeah, you're welcome. You know how many months it took me to learn and figure out that solution? Months, if not even a year plus. I spent trying everything. No, I don't think.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
At least I don't remember you recommending it. It might have been so long ago that I forgot. To be fair. You read off common UI documentation? I got to this solution by my lonesome. I don't know where the documentation is, and I can't read that stuff. Full friggin' circle, hell yeah. Why do you have it set to game only? Because that's normally what you do. That is normally the default setup, is game only. Now, why does this issue happen when it's in game only? Don't ask me that. I couldn't tell you. But setting it to game UI fixes it miraculously. I had it in game only because I had no clickable UI. It should not have worked. It should have nothing to do with it for my setup. For you, I think you do have clickable UI, but I didn't. So, yeah. You're welcome. I did not have to go through the year plus of trying to figure that shit out. So... I'm gonna put some of these guys around. On that one. Actually, Maybe do put it on that one, but I'll break the wall there. I gotta say that spending your time in UEFI and chilling in these streams at the end of the day is very cathartic and healing from the corporate drudgery. Well, happy to help. Thanks, Solution. You're welcome. Promise to transfer your paycheck as soon as you get your new job. It's fine. You've helped me with some good ideas in the past, you know. We'll call it even. Hey, is there AI assistant? You haven't tried it yet? Yeah, there's a video on my channel trying to use it for PCG. Use Grok. My answer to that is just use Grok. It is infinitely better. Yeah, you're the good idea guy. I'm gonna make it that big. Let's put you on one, you on the other. And the last one will have nothing because on this one it would have it will be another one of these and it'll be fallen off. But because it's going to cause collision issues, I'm going to put it in the corner. It's going to block collision stuff. Yeah, you help too. There's the one thing with the stuff. You remember the stuff and the things and the that? Yes. We all remember all those things. Don't worry. I remember the stuff very clearly. It was great stuff. Let's go ahead and actually put the cliffs on this thing so I don't forget. And then we need to do the inner circle as well. There we go. Look at that. That's looking real nice. It feels so fluid now, like there's genuinely no more delay between attacks. It took me so long to even realize what the problem was because originally my gameplay was very spam clicky. And that's how I did it. Because I just did a lot of spam clicks, and that's how I played. So I didn't even notice there was a problem for a long time. And once I realized there was a problem, I couldn't figure out how to solve it. Because first, I couldn't... It was the other problem that I first showed you with the console command was the problem. Because... And if you're going to set up controllers, you're going to run into the same thing if you don't use it. And then once I fixed that, then was this thing. Yep. Stupid, but you know, it worked. I'll probably put the teleporter on that side. So we do need a teleporter here, I just realized. Or no, I should put it. I forgot that I did need to put a teleporter here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to another elevator one and grab it there. Yeah. Happy to help. Happy to grab the 80% share of the game for it. Pleasure working with you. Let's put it here. And you know what? I will remove this because if we have this here, it's going to be a stone floor in this area. $20% you get to keep for yourself. Nice, yeah, you know. Barely have to be a good husband. Be back later. Bye. Have a good one. Thanks, Tom. Bye. That's funny. I like that. Now let's try this height. So if we wanted to go between the two, we just need to do, this is 3, let's go 2. Just rename this to 1. This needs to go to 1. 1 goes to 2. So if we go ahead and play, that works real well, except for I can't see it from... okay. So we should rotate this then. Or I make this see-through. I think it'd be better to just rotate it. So that works. Why do we not see... Oh, did I not grab... Oh. I didn't grab the little hotkey pop-up. I thought I grabbed it. But clearly I didn't. Where's that? Any key? You. Ah, it's because they were freaking on this over each other, so I didn't grab it because of that. Copy. Paste. And then we'll just put it in the same place as here. Copy. There you go. Now we got a teleporter. Ooh. I found a bug. Guys, I found a slight bug. At least I can see that, hey, you know what? It will continue adding until it goes off screen. Yeah, it's going off screen now. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that. Interact. Let's go ahead and just do a it's not clear. What's it called? I always forget what it's called. What's the thing called? Where are you? I always forget what it's called. Remove grace window. That's what it's called. Call it grace window. And I can never remember it. Ever. You know what's your biggest fear? If you somehow forgot where something was located? I mean, that's not a really big fear because you just search. Or you just do find references. It's not really much of a fear. I'll be honest, you know. All things considered, that's not much of a fear. You really forgot what the thing was called and where it was located? Yeah, like I said, but if you forget, if you're using it somewhere, you're just gonna be able to find it using find reference. Like if you know it's an on tag, then you just go through and like, okay, what was it called? Like right now, right? I forgot what it was called. I know it's here somewhere, but I just don't. I remember what uses it, and then just go from there. I know Dash uses it, so I just went to Dash and found it. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll either be fine or everything will break. I mean, really 50-50. Right? Those are the only two options. Boink. Then we do diagonal, and then we have good things. Ta-da! Then we have a nice breakup. Not to be confused with a breakup with a significant other. Those definitely almost never go nice. That looks good. Oh, you know what we didn't put in? We didn't put in a path. We need a path here. I guess we can do broken paths. Oh, you know what would be cool? I'm gonna make the path look like they went into the center, and maybe this part somehow got broken. Ooh, now I have another idea now. Hold on. Where is? Oh. And then we put the floating rocks around it. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab the thing from the other level so that we have everything to the same scale. I got idea. I got idea. You grab all of the spinning pieces except well, you know what, we'll grab the big one too. Great. Copy. Oh, missed one. Copy. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. And it's out of the way, pretty much. Ooh, we do need to make them. I do need to make them be able to be seen, so you can see through them. These stones, which isn't ideal. So what I'm gonna do on these stones specifically, I think they're all using the same material, is we'll make a copy of the material. That's using a different material. Okay, we'll need a few copies of material. So we'll do a copy of this one, call it masked. And all we're gonna do is change the mode here to masked. How long does it take to save a material? Unreal. There we go. All right, save that as well. And now what we can do is so the top one's the floor. So we want the masked version of the floor assigned. And the bottom one here is this one. Okay, and the floor as well. So it's masked. So now, why no cutout? Why no cutout? Do you not use the same parent? You do. You do use the same parent. So, oh, it's because you don't have collisions, do you? No. Oh, you block all dynamic. Is it a block? Oh, because you're on set on dynamic. Custom, set it to world static. Type, it's fine. There we go. So now they go invisible. More invisible. I think I do want to make it like 0.4, honestly. The visibility. A status effect from a damage source shouldn't be strong, right? Versus something from an ability? Depends. I think that entirely depends. Like, there's some dots that are more powerful than attacks. But as long as it's balanced, then it doesn't matter. Right? You can have an effect do 1,000,000 damage in 1 second compared to your 10 damage attack. But what if you could only use that ability once ever in the game, right? If you balance it, then it can do a ton. And that it's irrelevant. Right? No one will ever use it, basically. If you made an ability that does infinite damage, but you could only ever use it once, nobody would ever use that ability. No normal person would ever use that ability. I'm calling myself normal in this scenario. You're having a bleed effect that can be triggered from slashing damage. It deals 1% of the max health of the target per stack for a max of 5 stacks. Cool. How is that damage compared to your other abilities? Just compare to that. If that's a lot, then figure out what are you having more fun with for your game. If it's either too much or your other ones are too little. So either you lower that one or you raise the others. That's it. That's all you need to do. I'm gonna make it 0.4. Yeah, a little better. 0.4 to 0.5 actually makes a pretty big difference. The 0.4 I think is probably where we want to be. I'm so glad that works so well. If you're attracted to that much damage, but you could only use it once, you just wait until the end boss. Well, what if you don't know if it's the end boss? And what if the end boss, what if you make it so the end boss is immune to that attack? You won't know until you've met that boss. But maybe the end boss is specifically designed to be immune to the 1,000,000 damage attack. Did he ask for a refund? Nah, you play too much. Can't refund anymore. Damage still gets technically mitigated already. It's not true damage. Well, then there you go. Again, as long as it's balanced, that's all that matters. Let me grab, I think you. I'll just do one of these here. Around these pieces. Yeah, that's nicer. I was gonna put in this. Put in the road or the path. Let's move that up. Keep forgetting to move it up. I feel like they do that too often. They make a special attack that seems like it only ever really be good to use on a boss, and then they always make them immune to it. This one time you were hacking and slashing your way through these Pokemon, and then you found the boss and used your special attack on them, and the police later told you that you were actually at a furry convention. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I hate when that happens. For the game you're making, there are multiple different damage types, so you're never locked out of that. You could itemize to potentially have multiple damage types available, accessible. But what if you make a boss that's only weak to one? And now if you don't have that one, are you really doing damage? Is it really true damage at that point? Who knows? Did I move it too far? I think I moved it too far up. Okay, so now I'm gonna have that. We can do these. Oh, I didn't turn it. I didn't turn it. I did turn it. Wait, I did turn it. Oh, I did. It's just. Alright. I feel like there's more stones there than it should be. I see, that's why. That's why. There you go. I'll give you one of those. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty nice. Dota 3 had bosses with fire chain. Basically, if it touches you, you're dead. Then they would also be immune to physical and immune magic. They really messed that one up. I mean, Diablo 3 had a lot of issues, especially at launch. So many issues. I played it at launch. I remember where I was, what was going on. I remember that I ordered the collector's edition, and it did not come by the time it was supposed to be released. And so then I bought the digital as well, because I was that excited about Diablo 3. And I think it was alright, but it was not great. Alright is generous. It was just fun when they would give them thorns. I mean, yeah, that's just normal Diablo stuff. Was it error 20? I think it was error 32, right? I think you got the numbers backwards. No, error 37. Yeah, error 37. The infamous error 37. I don't know who made this shirt, but this is great. But the amount of memes about Error 37 was insane. Actually, do I still, is it on the table? Oh yeah, I still haven't put it away. I still have this thing. I still have this guy, right? That came with the collectors. And I still have the collectors actually on the shelf. Dropping things. Yeah. I was gonna grab it, but I don't want to move it. It's too lazy. That sounds dumb AF. I mean, thorns is thorns. You got the collector's issue. You wait in the light at midnight, brought it home and found that your supported graphics card was not supported. Oh, fun. Error 37 when you can play the game shouldn't be that error number one. Yeah. I don't know how you even make error screens. Like, I guess you have to like know what an error is and then code that in. But if you know it enough where you know when this happens, if you need to code it in, then you would just fix the error. still have the Collectors of the Heart of the Swarm you never opened? You ever open it? I should open it at least. Did you go out and buy new graphics cards? Or had to? Got home, put that in, and then got Area 37. Oh, fun. What a... what a great game, wasn't it? I like this little area here. It's nice. We can put like 2 mobs here. I feel like I should also make this thing do a cutout. But this is a blueprint, so it would have issues doing cutouts. Let me go and make the other one also have the vanishing things. Cool. Yep, now these work. I probably should do the same for these pieces, actually. Wait, this one not... Did I not grab that one by accident? I think I just didn't grab that one. Oh, why is this World Dynamic still? There you go. World Static. You bought 2, you opened the other. Why'd you buy 2? When I bought the digital one, I ended up giving it away at a later point in time. Because I was like, oh, I want to play some Diablo again. And someone was like, oh, you know, they wanted to, but they didn't have the money to buy. I'm like, here, I got an extra key, basically. And eventually I gave it away. That's a nice thing. And like, they did let me, like, hey, I bought it twice. Can I have the extra key to give to somebody? I'm like, yeah, here. And then I had one. It's been a long time since I played a Blizzard game, though. I used to really love Blizzard ever since Warcraft. After Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2, you decided you were never buying another one of Blizzard's games. Like, I was fine with Diablo 3. I played Diablo 4 for a little while. That wasn't on Steam, right? It's still through their launcher, so I can't see how long I played. But yeah, I played Hearthstone for a long time. But man, Blizzard fell off hard. So hard. So many controversies, so many issues. It's just not the same as it used to be. I remember when I was younger, I'm like, oh man, Blizzard was one of those companies I'm like, I want to work there one day. Or like, maybe not like that, like, it would be one of the places to be like, it'd be cool to work there. I played there once. I didn't get it. But looking back, I'm glad I didn't get it. After learning about all the things afterwards. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Or refuses to put... Why? Why is it refusing to put pieces there? I don't get it. You want to meet Bill Roper and everything? I have no idea who Bill Roper is. I'm terrible with names and things of that nature. Like one of the few names that I actually knew was a name I can't remember anymore. But if I heard it, I'd remember it. Ben Brode. It's Ben, right? I think it's Ben. Ben Brode from Hearthstone. That guy was awesome. He went on to open his own studio, second dinner, something like that. Other voice. You're gonna say Kojima? I don't think Kojima has anything to do with Blizzard, does it? Ben Brode was awesome. I don't know why I say was. He's still awesome. It's Ben Brode. Yeah, his second dinner. The studio he opened was second dinner. I don't know what they worked on, to be fair. Oh, they make Marvel Snap. That's right. Now I remember. Second dinner, they made Marvel Snap. Which I hear has done really well. That's them. Here. Of course, the career page is empty, basically. Oh no. Oh yeah. There's no. Oh wait. Down here? Nope. There's no positions. Oh no. There's two. There's two. It's all the way at the bottom. There's only marketing and finance positions. Can't even link you guys anything good. Sorry. I checked for you guys. Yeah. That guy's beard must have taken all the positions. Now, Ben Brode is also his voice is great. Right? He has a great voice, great personality. Like, people just like him, which, you know, I'm also in that camp. He's just awesome. Like, as a person, like, he has great charisma. He's like meant for that kind of that role, basically. What do we put here? I don't really want to put columns here. Oh, we haven't put trees. I just realized. I just realized we haven't put any trees. I can't wait for 5.7 where I can change up the tree system to be better. You think his voice is better than Bill Roper's? I don't know who Bill Roper is. So it's fun. So I have no idea what he sounds like. I know you're explaining to me who he is, but that doesn't mean I know who he is. I wish I had a voice like that, like a deeper voice like that. He'd be so nice. But alas, I do not. You wish you could get into voice acting? I mean, you can. But your deep voice is not consistent. That's why you take classes for that, to get consistent. Oh, Leo, everyone hates the sound of their voice. You think I like the sound of my voice? No. With enough EQ and things of that nature, you learn to accept it. So, with a good enough mic and, you know, some EQ, you learn to accept it. You'll never like it, but you learn to accept it. Oh, he did the intro for those guys? That's cool. How did I just... Okay, odd. Yeah, you can do it, Leo. You can. Nothing's stopping you, except yourself. The only thing stopping you from doing it is yourself. Oopsie. Should probably check that I'm actually removing the walls. Okay, I just missed that one. Good job, me. That was your idea to voice NPCs in your game? I mean, hey, do it. You gotta voice the guys and the girls? It's going to also do all the female voices. We're on the same page. I should probably put the trees on top too. I don't really see this thing if I put it there. Do something just a little bit out of there. At this angle, I mean, you might. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to be massive. Just do something like this. Not bad. Let's rotate that one just so it won't be intersecting. No, it's good. Looks good. Come here, Hero-kun is the deepest, manliest voice you ever heard. Look, if you had that, I think that would be hilarious. And if you weren't gonna make a very serious game, it could work. But the only way you'd be able to get away with that is if you had like a very attractive like girl as for that voice. It has to be the exact opposite. It has to be the manliest voice with a very feminine body, and then it'll work. And then you can do the exact opposite for the on the other side. You can have a character that is the manliest, like the most muscular character you could have, and have him sound like a girl, and that'd be beautiful. But you need them to not acknowledge their voice, that they need to think that their voice is normal for both of them. And Gnome have a deep voice? Ah, not nearly as fun. There was one in Venture Brothers? Yeah. Yeah, Venture Brothers had one. I couldn't tell you what the show was about. I saw like random episodes here and there. Like never enough in sequence. But, you know, I watched it. I really like this top area, I'm gonna lie. Bottom area is kind of but top area is nice. I think the bottom area needs rocks. That's what it needs, rocks. Why are they placing the rocks on things I don't want? Yep. I don't want them there, but I do want them here.
And so here you're pausing for us.
That was loud. There you go, that's fine. Yeah, the Monarch one, yeah, that was it. Yeah, it could be just a side quest, yeah. Imagine you pass near some sort of suggestive area, you click to talk to NPC and they all play one voice line, and you click on them and they get jump scared by a deep voice. No, then you have to do it. Do it. If you don't do it, I'm gonna have to do it for my game. It has to be yeah. It'd be the same for both. Do the Batman voice on a chick character? Yeah, basically. But deeper. Even more deep. Bane? You can go deeper. Bane is not, I don't think Bane has a deep voice. He's just talking through a muffle. Or a muzzle. Or whatever you want to call it. His voice is muffled through a muzzle. I don't think he himself has that deep of a voice. I've heard deeper. Yeah, there are some people that have a really deep voice. Like really deep. Both the James Earl jump. Yeah, see, there you go. We can't share the brain cell. You guys are sharing the brain cell. So be nice and share. I start putting the mobs in and all that. Oh, there's the... There it is. You can go there. And this thing... Well, here. Trees. You get a new job, you can go back to D&D on Sundays? I want to play D&D. The DM is sort of a money guy versus an experience guy? What does that mean? I was more of a combat and story guy. Although the players I had were very beginner and then didn't want to, you know, basically just did what I gave them and I wanted them to kind of explore it more or ask more questions, but they were too inexperienced to feel comfortable with that, I think. How's that a game story? So you have to pay to play? Ah. Maybe that's what I should do. I should add a Patreon tier where you pay, but I'm the DM. I mean, playing D&D. No. I think for this one we do. We do one here, one here. I'll do two up here in opposite corners. No, I was doing the newest D&D, what, 5? I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember the number. It was the latest one. Right before the current latest one. D&D seems to be having a lot of problems lately. I mean, they've been having a lot of problems not so lately. Like when I quit, they were having issues like over a year ago. Yeah, 5e. That's the one. I was like, I remember 5, but I don't remember what happened afterwards. Yeah, 5th edition. Yeah, I quit at the normal 5e. Our group ended a TPK, and then some life stuff happened, and then we just didn't have enough players, so I didn't really feel like restarting it. We had like 3 players, and like it's so hard to like make combat encounters for like 3 players. Like once you have 4 or 5, I feel like is good. Yes, it is. Like in terms of setting up combat encounters, I feel like it's more fun. Like from a DM point of view, but from a player point of view, you get to do less stuff or have less turns. So it's like, if you start D&D but for PCG, what the hell does that mean? For PCG community, I mean, how? How do you do the opacity of the trees? You build your own component for it? Yeah, that's what I did. I built my own component for it, and I make it and I just control the material on. Yeah, it's a dynamic material instance that I just assign a value to. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty much as you described. Is I just assign a value to that dynamic material instance. And just a sphere trace. No, it's not. Overlay goes on top of. This needs to replace. Right, overlay material wouldn't make the underlying material invisible, as far as I know. Let's you guys fight since a PCG of 19 dragons. I think this works. We need a nav mesh volume. Yeah. Sweet. That looks good. Save. Yeah, change parameter on current material. Well, I have to make it a dynamic material, and then I just change the value. Yeah, where is it? Here, I just do a sphere trace, and then basically check if no objects overlap, then obviously return, add new overlapping objects, and basically I just do this. Assign dynamic material instance to the material. I check if it has a dynamic material instance already. If it does, I don't want to create another one. Instead, I just use it. But if it doesn't have a dynamic material instance, then create one and then use it. So that way, I'm not creating dynamic material instances constantly on the same object over and over and over again. I check, hey, does it have it? Yes, just use it. And assign, in my case, an opacity value, which I've exposed. Yep. Micro row can ease their grip on things. Nah, who are you kidding? I'm never going to do that. You have no over control over what? Yeah, of course not. I actually haven't watched the last 2 episodes now. Ever since their 1 week gap, I haven't caught up at all. Like, I scrubbed through it, and I was like, not scrub through, but like I did the hover over the timeline, like 0 combat. Yeah, let's go watch something else for now. Like, I know not every episode has combat normally, but I was like, it's been so little combat. I was like, I want combat. I like combat. But yeah, but I missed the one before that one. So I have to watch 5 hours of no combat and then finally get to combat. The problem is they're just too long. I don't have time. Like, because I need to focus on it, and I can't just focus on it. Like, I can watch that one or like 10 other things, and I'd rather watch 10 other things. I'll be honest. As much as I enjoy it, as much as I like it, I'm hoping they're gonna release the shortened version, because I think they were doing that for previous seasons, where they released the shortened versions of the episodes to be a little bit easier. We'll see though. We'll see. Go grab our old doorways. So what we want to do is make all the top 1 entrances and all the bottom 1 exits. Like we did for the other ones. And that way it's always going down. So we're in the top one, yeah. So these are all entrance, I'm selecting an entrance from the drop down. You're not missing much behind the camera. This is exit. So basically, it starts up and then goes down. Excellent. Okay. So if we now go to you, we add another one, entry here. And we add in the new elevator, and then we go ahead and build. Save. And let's go ahead and kill the lights. Let's kill the lights after we've confirmed that it works. Probably good, yeah. Lore auto-corrected to lawyer? That's nice. Oh, what? Oh, you saw all the lore from every story and then all the game. Okay. Kill the lights first, live dangerously? That is definitely a way to play to live dangerously, that's for sure. I need to separate this out to Skygrid versus not Skygrid and change it based on dungeon level so I don't have a big Leviathan again. Because Leo doesn't like my big Leviathan for some reason. Okay, let's try building. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so we start off the bat with 4. That's good. 4 levels. Think the phrasing of that is questionable? Liking your big Leviathan? No, I said what I meant. I meant what I said. No, why is it only 1 layer down? Like, I wish I could just specify, like, hey, have, you know, like, have at least a certain amount of height. Oh, this was just 1. Oh, god damn it. Alright, better have a good night, Leo. Thanks, bye. Leg is cramping. What the hell? How the hell are you sitting? This is what approaching 30 feels like? My good sir, I'm past 30. And I don't have this problem. Okay. Are we getting the... Regain that room? I should check for the room. The first one was so nice. With a 5? It's trying. It's trying. It seems like it's failing. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the new one. So it is working. How? Okay. It's working, but we just got the new one into the new ones right next to each other. Into 2 drops. I mean, it's fine. I guess it's not the end of the world. You have one of the other ones. So I have a feeling we need another, yet another vertical one. Probably. Maybe I just need to increase the amount of vertical in general. What I can try doing is in here. I mean, it's set to 10, right? I shouldn't need to. If I did 15, 15, 15, 15. And then built it now. Okay, that's 4. Again, right? We have this. There's too many of this. You want? Where are you? Where is it? Hey, Red Jasper, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, 5 levels on this one. Right here. I'm glad you're there. I'm glad. Try one more time. There it is. No, we got 2. And this one's just repeating way too much. What I could also try doing is... You just got here, no need to be so clingy, I'm sorry. It's a problem, I'm trying to work on it. It's not going very well, as you can tell. What if I made it 10 by 10 by 20? Can I force it that way? No, it somehow still found a way of putting it on a flat. Okay. What if I did 8 by 8 by 20? Uh-huh, okay. 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 Now we're getting what I want. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think that was the trick. And so you got going on there? Thank you. Okay, I think we can actually test this now. Let's go real quick into the hub. Can we get a good view right off the bat? Let's find out. Let's find out. Got prototype 7 levels? Yeah. Do it. Prototype levels. Yes, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, we see so many levels below. Right there. You got one. Here, if I had that. Move myself over. Look at this. We see one. This is clearly below that one. Yes, this is what I want. Oh my, oh, right there. Oh. Yes. Yes. This is what I want. This right here is what I want. Okay, let's see. Anything on this one? Not seeing anything. This is not a good start. No, it still generated one floor. God damn it. Do I need to make it even smaller? 7. 7. Last test for now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Do you really see that it's has different height there? Oh, and then when you come out here, oh, look at that. So you have, what, one layer there, another layer, then another and another. Oh, so this is right here, right there. Oh, so happy. So happy about that. Oh, yes. That view. That view. So happy. Yes. Just throw away all your lighting data? No. I have dynamic lighting. You woke up the level designer and you just screaming your mind, I'm working. You cannot see the guys moving around down there. Fake news. It's true. They're called by distance, so. Love them using paper 2D characters. Yeah, it makes things so much easier. I'll inspire you to do the same for yours. Nice. Yeah, if you go 2.5D where you have 2D characters, it becomes a lot easier to do characters. And the environment can still be 3D. And I just like the aesthetic. This is why you should have had scenes so that you can revisit this one. I wouldn't be able to revisit it after I change my settings. The same scene would give me a different result under the new setup. That's what I was changing. I was changing the how it generates. So instead of going into a wide area, I was giving it a less wide area to put things into and a taller one. So instead of basically, you know, a relatively wide rectangle, and you know, still high, I gave it like a much narrower, basically more column now. It's 7 by 7 by 20. 20 is the height. It's looking good. Kind of goes with your idea for your game's story. Paper 2D characters, 3D environment. Are you using filler characters? What is a filler character? I don't know. I don't know what that is, so probably not. Probably not. I'm using paper CD. Just make sure you're using paper CD and you'll be fine. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Assets to take place of your actual characters during prototype. Oh yeah, I have my main character, and all characters are all this is all prototype. Everything here is prototype. It can all be replaced. But especially the main character will be replaced. I'm not keeping Manny as my main character. I want a female character as my main. So, with some jiggle physics. as the short tomorrow will say. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have fun. Back tomorrow for some more. And yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.